Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Danny Shay here on a beautiful day on the Central Coast of California. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and subscribing and doing all that stuff. It's been a while since I've done a current event show. So today's current events. It's been nice because I was out of town, and thank you all for the well wishes when I said I was going to go visit some relatives. These weren't the hillbilly relatives. No, but these were Republican relative friends. And yet we did not talk politics the whole time. Somebody did start talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene, what an idiot she is. Oops, sorry. I misspoke. Clown. And what else did they talk about? Oh, they talked about Ukraine and how they need, more supplies and weapons so that Putin doesn't run them over. And I thought, what kind of Republican are you? Maybe there's change. Maybe something's in the air or in the water or something. But certainly this energy that we're feeling is a lot lighter, a lot brighter. And so I thought that I'd start off with, before I really dig into the current events of what we got going, and we got lots to talk about, I thought that I would use the enchanted map. Let's figure out where we're going. That'd be a good thing. Where are we going? Let's grab the enchanted map and let's see what we get. Well, the first card we got is the elephant, listening. I find this card really fun because it's got there's musical notes here. So I think number one, it's saying listen to more music versus crazy noise. The other thing too with the elephant in the big ears. I mean, these ears are bigger than Marco Rubio's ears. And we'll get into him later. But the elephant uses those big ears to cool himself off. I mean, yeah, they are for hearing, but it's to cool himself off. He also hears, or she, with his feet. So that feels the vibration of the earth in his feet, very sensitive. So there's different ways that you can hear. And this card is suggesting that we pay attention to what we're listening to, how we're listening to it. Okay? And we have a choice that we can make. And so this choice, as we walk across this path, and I think about this in my meditations, in my journeys, I always start off walking on a path, a beautiful path in nature. This one's walking in a beautiful path in the sky, and this is going into the bridge of knowing, the higher realm bridge. And there's two doors, one sky, one earth. Going back to the listening, what are we listening to? Are we listening to Mother Earth, or are we listening to the music of the elementals, listening to the frequencies of our galactic friends? So we have a choice. What do we want to listen to? And the answer that I think these cards are suggesting us to follow is solitude. When we look at this lighthouse, we can see it up here and we can see it down there. So there's a reflection that can appear like it's a lighthouse, but it's not. So again, what are we seeing? What else is in here? Oh, big old moon. We have an orb. It's a very cool card. Very cool. And I'm not even sure if it is a lighthouse. I could look at the book, guess. Pause. All right. The book did not tell me what that is, because it looks like it could be a water tower as well, but we do have the light there, so I'll just call it a lighthouse. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's all about solitude. It's all about being quiet. It's all about listening to the nature sounds, the elemental sounds, the galactic sounds. That's the path that we should be on this energy shift. So now I'm going to go into the noise, and for those who don't want the noise, who want to pay attention and actually take my advice that I got from the map, don't listen to the noise. Thank you for watching so far. For the rest of us who crave this kind of noise, and I have been reading a lot less politics, I got to tell you, just because it just feels like noise to me, and it's not right. So, but I haven't read in a while, so we're gonna dig into it. I want to read on some of the things that I did catch up on was all the protests in off of UCLA, and I think they're now starting to spread throughout the world throughout the world, and it seems odd to me that it's only about Palestinians and Israel and Hamas. Three different things. And at first I thought, why are the protests so worried about Israel and Palestine and Hamas? Why aren't they worried about Africa? Why aren't they worried about Ukraine? Why aren't they worried about all the other huge things going on? I mean, and that is pretty huge. I got it, not to diminish that. But so when I look into it a little bit more, they're trying, from my understanding, and I haven't read a whole lot on it, but it seems like they want to stop the universities from supporting the war machine in Israel, because clearly Israel is creating a humanitarian crisis for the people of Palestine. And I don't know. It's hard for me to go there because my thought process is so different than their thought process, but I will try. What are these protests doing any good? Are they helping stop the war in Israel? Now, the thing that just came on the news, just as I started to record this, is that Hamas and Egypt have brokered a deal. I think it was Egypt brokered a deal to suspend the fighting for a while. and that was just the headline I read. Israel hasn't commented, so are these protests going to do anything to stop the war? Maybe not, maybe stop it for a little bit, maybe not a complete end, which is what, which is what some people are saying. I don't see that happening until Netanyahu is gone. It started out so good. So, we have the lovers. So we're talking about the protesters. Is this going to stop the fighting? Is this going to stop the fighting? It's going to suspend the fighting, maybe. It's going to make a difference that way. It's going to make a difference in people taking a look at it in a different point of view, giving it maybe a more compassionate, more compassionate view, logical view. You just can't. But we also got the King of Swords. And he's kind of ruthless here, Mr. Netanyahu. Kind of ruthless. And it's not to say that Hamas isn't ruthless, but to starve so many people in their quest to rid the area of Hamas, I don't know. That doesn't seem balanced to me. But we have people coming together to work on it, the Three of Pentacles. But if you look at this Three of Pentacles, if you look at a Rider-Waite, there's two other people that are offering advice. This is just one guy doing it alone. And this is also foreign. This could be dark money thing too. So, but it could be three coming together to solve this, to get this done. Final outcome, no. It's just gonna, it's still, they're still fighting. And so I want to clarify this card. Are they still fighting? How are they still fighting? I am going to be using my clarity cards from Oil Painter. So how is this? How is this? Talk to me about this 5. Is it just verbal, just back and forth, or is it a little more serious? So what do we get? We get that card. We get that card, the flamingo, showing off its colors. We have the sun card, summer, heat. Kind of like, yeah, this is going to be good. I still think it's going to be, there's going to be a suspension here. And then you got the crazy. You got the crazy still going on. So, yeah, it's going to be suspended from what I'm getting here, not for long. And they are making us take a look at it in a different way. But there's going to be more clashes. There's going to be more crazy. And also I heard, too, that a lot of the protesters were not students at UCLA. And I went, oh, is that real or is that Memorex? Is that fake news? I mean, AI news? Is there data to back that up with? I don't know. So let's shift gears into Brad Parscale. Brad Parscale. He was Trump's 2016 campaign guy, internet guy. Well, he is now saying that he's got an AI platform that is going to start churning out conservative advertising. Artificial intelligence to churn out conservative advertising. Is that going to be effective? That's the question I want to ask. Is Brad Parscale's AI technology to churn out conservative ads, is that going to be effective to put more conservatives in the government? Ooh, I pulled two cards. Foolish and celebration. So he's going on a new journey, and it looks like it is going to be, with these two cards, it looks like, yeah, it is going to be successful. I'm just going to keep going, and then I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Ooh. Okay, well, looks can be deceiving. Boom. Now, I need a little clarity on this, because what is it saying? Is this AI now saying that we are destroying the old foundation to come forth with something new? Wow. We're going to be looking at it from a different point of view with the Hanged Man. We have the Knave of Wands, which is coming forth with some new information. This is a young energy, young technology that's coming out. And it's going to be with strength. Interesting that we have four majors. This is kind of big, AI and political ads. So I'm going to drop this down so y'all can see while I point my fingers at it. So we have a new beginning, that celebration that is tearing down old foundations. That's going to give us pause or make us take a look at things in a different direction. This young energy is looking out towards the horizon, and then we have strength. So I'm saying, yes, it is going to be something very powerful. It is going to help the conservative cause. So, let's just do, are the Democrats using AI political ads? Loss. Well, that's a big no card. They're fighting over whether it will work. There's a thief in the night stealing something. They think that it's not so honest. They want a little more control, the old school with the emperor. But there are some that are just really worried about this. And the final outcome is the Knight of Chalices. Okay, well, I like this card in the ending position, because it says to me that someone's going to get a wild hair. Excuse me. And they're going to start using this. They're going to... Hang on. Okay, sorry. They're going to get on board with this, but not after a lot of worry, not after they've had a few defeats in the information war. So, and that's the information war, just pointing fingers back and forth. They want to go old school, but it's not going to work. it's not going to work. So let's look at let's look at, will these ads change the outcome of the election? Will these ads change the outcome of these elections? The presidential election. Queen of Wands. Ace Pentacles. There's some worry that, yeah, it could. Riding in as a winner. Will they change the outcome? There's going to be some heartbreak, illusion, delusion, and Two of Cups. It feels like to me when I read this that it is going to throw some confusion out there, but generally speaking, people are going to come together. The hopes and fears is the Queen of Pentacles, that she is going to be the bearer of positive information. We have the Six of Wands coming in as a winner. We have the Four of Wands, a celebration. So I don't think it's going to change. It's just going to confuse some people. We're going to lose some votes, and it's going to be worrisome. It is going to be worrisome. Maybe a little more than worrisome. You have that three of Swords in the heart. So let's look at the health of both of those people. Biden and Trump. The health of Biden and Trump by the end of October, the beginning of November. And before I get there, just want to send some protection and prayers out to the people of Texas and the Midwest, who are going to be going through a lot of crazy turmoil. So make sure that if you're in the path of these storms, if you can, grab some supplies, your grab-and-go bag, listen to the emergency stations, follow their advice, make sure you take care of your pets, please, and your grandparents, okay, and your neighbors. Okay. I'm going to do 3 cards. Biden, Trump. How are they feeling? What's their health like? At the end of October, beginning of November. How's their health? Biden first, then Trump. Biden first, then Trump. Might as well. These 2 cards flew out when I'm thinking of Biden, celebration, and the Knave of Swords. So I think it'll be good, but there's, what's that Knave of Swords? I'm like, ooh, uh-oh, what's he swinging at? Maybe he's just a protection. How's Biden's health? Giving and receiving. All right. So we have the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is it's a good card. It's a positive card. Both of these two cards are positive. This card is a little bit more protected to me, being in this little garden. So, and then you have the one in control, the Emperor, Trump. How's he doing health-wise? Well, we have two major arcanas. We know what Biden's is, the Emperor. You want to know what Trump's is? You got to wait. Let's have a little commercial break. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. This Three of Wands is a non-movement card. It's a planning card. He's doing this. Overseas, he's looking at, well, in this deck, he's not looking at ships coming in or out. There are no ships. But he is looking at ideas going up in smoke, because the Three of Wands are up here. He has the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. And the final outcome, the Chariot. Let's drop this down so I can chit-chat about it. So, Biden, giving and receiving, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So I'm not sure what this giving and receiving is all about. Is this towards the end of the campaign where he comes up and says, we're going to give people more money? Yes? The Nine of Pentacles. He's still, you know how Trump was calling him bunker boy when Trump was in the bunker? This still seems like he's a little protected, but he's got a ton of money. He's got a lot of wealth built up. He's got a lot of money to combat those AI cards that we got. And he's in control. He's the Emperor. Trump, on the other hand, he's watching things go up in smoke. He still gets his wish and he leaves. So, health issue wise, is he going to fake something so that he can't be in trial, or he can't go to jail or something, or he can't run as president? He's moving on. Let's pull some clarity cards on this moving on. Where's he going to? Where's he? I should get the map out. Where's he going? And I'm going to use the clarity cards again, but I think I may need to switch these up too. Let's see what the clarity cards say. Where's he going? To sunshine. Desert, where it's always sunny. Saudi Arabia. Cranking crazy. Oh, and the Trapper. Okay, it looks to me with this card here that that he's trying to seek protection from something. And so he's going to be leaving. Well, okay. What else do we want to look at? Let me pause this and look at my notes because there's lots of stuff. Okay. Israel shutting down the crossing for aid. God dang it. Let's look at Netanyahu. I want to see him gone. There's 3 I want to see gone. Those are the only ones in my periphery at this moment. Just off the world stage. That's all. Netanyahu. Really? Really? He's tied to the devil? Justice is crossing him? How soon? Oh, Queen of Cups. There's a secret at the base. They're marinating in that. Let's see as we get going. He's got some health issues in the past that are going to come back to him. He's not looking at an offer that's being made. Lord, he should. I'm telling you what, you should take a look at that. All right, let's drop it down. Let me use my little stubby fingers. You know what they say, little stubby fingers mean big feet. That's what I heard anyway. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Netanyahu. The beginning card is the devil being covered by justice. I like this justice card. There's a baby. There's something new that's going to be coming out of this evil energy. At the base, what they're marinating in is, and I just heard, Marge, you're soaking in it. It's a secret that needs to come out in this Queen of Cups. In the past, as it relates to it, he had some illness that is coming up that is going to be playing a role here. He's crying over spilled milk. He's not looking at some offer that is being made to him. And it's interesting because the final card is the 2 of Swords. And he's got to figure out, should I take this offer? Should I not take this offer? Should I take it? Should I not? Something, he doesn't know which way to go. But whatever he does, he's going to get stabbed in the back. In the potential near future, he has the Ace of Swords. He's got some legal issues coming up. He's got a singular truth. The sword of truth is coming at him. Internally, he's got Russia help with him internally. 3 of Pentacles. Again, in this deck, he's going at it alone. He's not using the advice of counsel. Externally, he's got some crap coming out of the water. And I'm a water guy. So, you know, if you have congrejos coming out, you have whatever. But his cup is spilt. He spilt his cup. He is emotionally devoid of any warmth. Because this is the Moon card. Cold-hearted orb that rules the night. Hopes and fears. He hopes that he's showing strength. His fear is that he's showing too much strength. And then here we go. Final outcome. He's got a decision to be made. Whatever he does, he's walking away. He's going to get stuck by this sort of truth. Not just once, not twice, 10 times. And it's something to do with his decision. Because see here, that 2 of Swords is crossed up there. That relates to this 2 of Swords energy with his decision. He makes a really crappy decision. He doesn't take the right cup. He spills his cup in the moonlight. And then we get the Joe Biden card, the King of Cups, USA. Calming energy. So the USA is going to play a role in something. He is not like I mean, this isn't like any kind of, he's just playing a role in making sure that Biden makes that Netanyahu makes the right decision. They're going to come up and say, you need to make the right decision. You can't keep killing all of these kids and starving them. Oh my God. I can't. And again, it's Chad, Nigeria, Niger, it's Ukraine. We got to stop this. Just, and it's just surround them in high vibe love. What else can we do? All right, so Netanyahu's going. Again, I feel like I'm just recycling things. All right. Republican National, 36 minutes. Okay. Republican National Convention. They have hired hundreds of lawyers. They are now involved in 80 different lawsuits, and it's all about election integrity program. So we saw last week, that Time magazine article. I wonder how many of my Republican friends are going to pick that up and read it. How many? Got to ask my brother. And go, yeah, well, I don't know. I read it after about 10 beers, and I didn't get anything out of it. That's what he's going to say. Okay. Election integrity in program. Election integrity program. The RNC. How do they have the money to hire hundreds of lawyers? Pro bono? Election integrity program. How's that going to work out? Because it feels like to me that they're just getting in the way. They're trying to create more chaos. Election integrity program. They're crying over spilled milk. Wah, wah. We didn't get our way. Going back to a simpler time. Okay. They're marinating in some kind of decision. Again, I get the Three of Pentacles with them. I'm getting them all the time. That's that's dark money-ish card. Sowing chaos. Yeah. Okay, how's it going to go for him? Not so good. They got the Judgment card as a clarifier to that Five of Pentacles, and it's going to box him in. It is going to box him in. So it's not, they've got justice that they're trying to balance the scales, but it's just all about fighting with them. It's sowing chaos. They're going to put a lot of work in this, a lot of money with the Eight of Pentacles, but they don't have a lot of money. All right. What else am I going to pick at? I did Brad Parscale. Oh, let's take a look at this. I think I'm going to need to, I'm just going to read on one. I want to read on Henry, the Texas Democrat that is, he and his wife were indicted. The DOJ indicted him. There was also that East Coast senator that got indicted too. And so it's like, I just want to be fair and balanced. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. How's that going to work out for that guy, that Texas guy? You know, he's all going, oh, well, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. I just keep hearing the line from Shawshank Redemption. Don't you know, everybody is in here innocent. Hey, Bob, did you murder your wife? I'm innocent. We got to look at Trump, see if he's going to be put in the clink. Hogan. Okay. What am I looking at? I am looking at Henry. Hang on. Okay, I had to look up the guy's name. Henry, and I probably am not going to pronounce it right. Cuellar of Texas. Southern District of Texas. He and his wife are charged with bribery and money laundering in connection with their ties with the Bank of Mexico. So often we just hear about Republicans. And there are 2 Democrats that I know of, but they don't garner the news that others do. So let's just take a look. How's that going to legally play out for Henry and his wife? And it's crazy because they already have a trial, I think. A date? Is that right? Did I read that right? Hang on. The case has been set for trial on July 8th. Oh my gosh, he was just indicted. Why can't Trump's stuff go faster? Because Trump is the master of this deception and delay. Henry, you and your wife, how is this working out for you? How is this trial going to go for you? On the 8th, how is this trial going to go for you? Oh. Hey, priestess flew out. So there's some secrets that are going to be coming out. There's some secrets. Ooh. Ooh. We don't want to be Henry or his wife. I think he's going to cut a deal, though. Ay, 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 ay. He's fighting windmills, and it's a heartbreak. And it's not going to be good. In the past, he has the death card as it relates to this, and in the potential future, a balance. I think he's going to cut a deal. He's not going to be happy with it, though. There's a lot of winning at any cost in the trial. There is a female that is, maybe the wife is going to give him up. Yeah. And someone's going to be crying. 5 of Cups. Someone's going on a new journey, too. And they may be going to prison because this new journey that's being offered, it's a really heavy burden. So whatever, I don't see the jail card so much, although that's kind of a jail card. He could be looking at that. He could be. So, not good for him. So all you people out there, no matter what side of the aisle you are on, Justice is coming. All right. What else? Christine, know me. Christy, know me. I don't even know how to pronounce her. Like Noemi? No. I'm not going there. I'm not reading it. She's going away. So silly. Let's look at Mike Johnson again. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene said she is going to bring something up, I think today, to get him out. I think it's going to go nowhere. Let's just look at Mike Johnson. And then I'll be done for the day. There's more. If you guys send me some questions, I will answer them because I don't know what to read on anymore. Okay. Mike Johnson. Read on some space stuff and maybe do some. My sister-in-law sent me the Voyachek papers. Hang on, I'm going to pull that up real quick. Yeah, the Voynich manuscript. Maybe I'll read on that. Maybe I'll crack that code. That was pretty interesting. Okay. Use my ET deck on that one. All right. What else? What am I reading on? Oh, Mike Johnson. Because as I read on Mike Johnson, I'm also thinking about Hakeem Jeffries because they're both in cahoots. They're both helping each other out. Mike Johnson. He's not going anywhere. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. No, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. I'm going to drop this down so y'all can see. It's kind of fun. Let me spread some of this out so it makes a little more sense. All right. So we have him riding in as a winner. We have the world card. He's staying there. He's staying put. He's not going anywhere. However, he does, there is something going on at the base, this Three of Pentacles, working with other people. Maybe it's the other side, coming together to help build something. In the past is the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold, and the Seven of Swords sneaking into camp and stealing something, leaving somebody defenseless. That's overshadowing this whole thing. And so that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing. It's trying to undercut Mike Johnson's power here, but he's got the Temperance, no, the Star of Hope. So it feels like he's just going to stay there. He's going to balance things out. He's working across the aisle, and you can see that with pouring wine into the water and getting water and putting it on a rose. So he's balancing this out pretty well. Internally, he's suspended. He can't really move as well as he wants to, and he's also taking a look at things from a different point of view. Externally, he's got moving on to calmer waters. Yay, 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 yay. But the hopes and fears are there's a lot of confusion around him, with him, internally. The final outcome is the Knave of Swords, Knight of Swords, and this is kind of like taking no prisoners. He's just going, he looks like a geek, but he feels like he's a pretty good fighter with this. He's going to come out of it okay with the sun, but he's walking away. He's walking away from something. Let's just keep going with this walking away. I'm going to use Libby's situational intuitive deck. What's he walking away from? He wins and then he walks away. He has the sword of truth in his hand and then walks away. What is that about? Where's he going? What are you doing? Walking away. 8 of Cups. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oops. Celebration. Interesting that we got the Sun card in that card, celebration. Where's he going? It's going to be good. Ooh. Dark energy. Walking away from the dark energy of the past. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Alrighty. Let me drop this down. So, thank you for the clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm just making a mess out of this table. The celebration. I could pull clarity on that. I'm not really sure, but I think what's going on is something is going to come to light legally about foreign dark energy that came from the past. And I think about, I go, why doesn't he have a bank account? What's going on there? How did he get to be where he is? It stems from the past. It stems from dark energy, foreign assets that were celebrating him. And it's very convoluted. Why he doesn't have a bank account it's crazy. Why would you have a leader of the U.S., somebody who promotes capitalism and democracy, not have a bank account? I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I get Mike Johnson leaving. Hakeem Jeffries is going to be coming in. Hakeem Jeffries is going to be coming in. And I go back to when Lori, Sheila, and I were reading, and we got that. That was like, as soon as Mike Johnson got in, we read on him, and we're like, he's gone, and Hakeem Jeffries is coming in. All three of us got that. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I tell you. I was appalled. All right. I think that's it. 53 minutes. I hope I have time to timestamp this. I may not. Busy week this week. So hopefully I will see you. I'm going to try to put one up on Wednesday and Friday again. Fingers crossed. All right. Thank you all for watching. Peace and love.